Every year for the last 10, Marion County Public Schools has reached out to parents in the district to showcase and inform them of the great opportunities available to students in our community.
I came tonight with my family. I wanted to see the different opportunities presented in the public school system. My son's going to graduate from Cornerstone, small private school here in town, and we wanted to see what the different programs had to offer.
This year's Magnet Expo drew a huge crowd desiring to know more about the special programs offered by our elementary through high schools, including MTI.
The kids are here. You get a lot of great information from the students themselves. Obviously, the teachers that are in charge of the program are there to give further explanation and highlight some of the highlights of the program. The students, however, give a little bit better insight, and you can see a lot in their perspective as well as their exuberance they show when talking about the programs they're in. It really says a lot about the school and the fact that they're able to generate that type of interest in their students to participate and want to share the program with others.
The success of the Magnet Expo is not measured just by the size of the crowds or number of schools participating, but more importantly, by a less measurable standard: the quality of decisions made for and by our young people concerning their futures based on the information provided at this venue.
Right now, it was really coming down to the difference between ACE program, also considered the Vanguard IB program, and also Westport's dual enrollment. That sort of gives the whole spectrum of opportunities for him.
Last week, we brought you the stories of Mary Green and Alyssa Quick, two seniors in the Take Stock Children program and finalists for its Leaders for Life Fellowship. Saturday morning, at the Sneakers and S'mores 5K, they were surprised with the news that both had won.
Mary and Alyssa, you are Leaders for Life! Both! I know. I'm so excited. It was overwhelming. I was like, oh my goodness. I just couldn't believe it. It was just amazing. I was like, wow, this is a great way to find out. I was just overwhelmed. I started crying. I was just like so happy. But the fact that me and Alyssa got it, that's just awesome. Because I was like, at least one of us hopefully will get it. Because that'd just be awesome to represent Marion County. So it's even more better that we'll both be representing Marion County, and now we don't have to worry about school as much with the money and financial debt.
It took a second, I guess. Just for it to really sink in what it means to, that means so much, just having that opportunity, because it means I won't have to work in college, and if I do working very part-time, and just the fact that I'll be able to get so much more involved in my community and my college is amazing.
For our Leaders for Life to receive the additional scholarship funding, it means that finances are no longer an obstacle while in college for everything. So many of our students, while they're grateful for our Take Stock in Children scholarship covering tuition, the reality is tuition is a portion of the true cost of getting a college education.
The finish line surprise ended a week of anxious wondering.
I wasn't quite sure when we were supposed to find out, and I made the mistake of checking the date online because that made me even more crazy, just having to wait. I was like, oh my gosh, it's this week. Oh my gosh, it's between Tuesday and Friday. I'm supposed to find out.
I didn't know if it would just be if it would be Miss Diane and Miss Megan telling me, or who would be telling me. So I was really just originally expecting an email, because that's how everything else is sent to me. So this is just amazing, having people that care enough to put something like this together for me.
Mary and Alyssa, you make Marion County so proud. Everyone here is to support you and say, we love you, congratulations.
The 6 winners had secretly been revealed a week earlier, overwhelming Marion County's Take Stock coordinator.
When I was on the conference call with our state office and they announced the names of the 6 recipients, I heard Mary's name and I screamed and I shouted and had a hard time controlling my emotions then. I started crying, and then they kept reading names out, and they got to the 6th name and they said Alyssa Quick, and it's a pretty special moment to hear that. Could not believe we had two. Both deserving, both outstanding, both a role model for what a Leaders for Life should be, and both from Marion County.
Since 2012, fifth grade art students in Marion County have been given the opportunity to showcase their talents and display their creativity on vehicles countywide. Along with community involvement in the form of time and monetary donations, the Tag Art program is a collaborative effort between the Marion County Tax Collector's Office and Marion County Public Schools that provides these gifted elementary students with some real-world experience.
We're glad to be able to participate in this and bring monies back into the schools that the arts desperately need.
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for our students in our art classes to be able to have a goal, have a motivation, and to reap rewards of being selected best first in their school and then best here as selected by the superintendent or the tax collector or a variety of different groups.
Judges pour over hundreds of entries to select a winning one from each school, and the sponsors of the event pick a Choice Award winner.
In the background.
All of the winning entries will be on display January 16, 2016 at the Appleton Museum. The winning artwork will also be available for purchase on the tax collector's website in the future, and all proceeds will go to the schools.
It's just an opportunity for them to share their work with the community and to reap rewards and congratulations from people who recognize their gift.
February is Black History Month. Here are some upcoming local events available for your participation. Local artist Leroy Chandler will have his artwork on display at College Park Elementary. The Silver River Museum will host a presentation on the history of Paradise Park. And the Appleton Museum will have a panel discussion on the history of the segregation of Florida's beaches. All events are free and open to the public. All the iconic images are there: bagpipes from Scotland, a Chinese dragon, wooden shoes from the Netherlands, a Jamaican bobsled team, even French mimes. And it's all thanks to an idea Marilyn Hughes had nearly 30 years ago.
I realized how limited our children were when it came to cultural diversity, and I suggested that we do a World's Fair. I taught in California for about 15 years, and we did something that was very, very similar. So this is how I thought of it, to have each classroom choose a country, and I thought if we did that rather than a grade level, we could learn about more countries instead of 5 or 6.
All told, nearly 30 countries are represented in the halls of Stanton-Weirsdale. It's a tradition the students really look forward to. The payoff comes twice on a Friday in late May. First with the Parade of Nations. Led by the Lakewood Middle School Band, the classes, representing the nations they've adopted, parade around the bus loop in front of hundreds of parents. Then that night, everyone returns to tour the school, learning all the time.
Every child has a passport, and they will visit each of the countries. And in order to get the passport stamped, they need to be able to give a fact about that country. So it's fun. There will be food from other countries. It's just wonderful. They get to visit countries vicariously. Some of our students have never gone beyond Marion County, so this is very good in that way.
In her 51st year as an educator, Hughes is quite proud of what will one day, if it hasn't already, become her legacy.
I look forward to this each year.